Hey, what's going on, everybody? So here's the thing, my mic decided to go chipmunk mode, making me sound like a chipmunk. So whenever there isn't any kind of dialogue going on, I guess I'm going to be doing the voiceover.
They're really at each other's throats. When the general shows up, I'm just supposed to ask him nicely to go to...
According to Zadge's files, I can stop the general's drop pod from destructing away. Okay, you keep him occupied, and I'll disable his pod's destruct capabilities. There! That pod's not going anywhere. Well, not for hopefully at least a minute. I'd get Echo 4 to enter the command fast if I were you.
Of course. So anyway, yeah, I sound like a chipmunk, don't I? But I'm still going to get this video out, so I'm going to do this as best as I can.
You heard them for. Get to it.
As of right now, this is the main mission, and I have to protect Echo 4 while he's hacking a device that'll let me get through the door, so I can get to the timekeeper much faster.
Conway, Russ, I did it! The way's open to the Terminus district. I'm headed for the Timekeeper's tower. You can't control us anymore, Timekeeper. No matter how hard you try.
There will be no choice. If humanity can no longer be maintained within the bounds of my order, then I must deal with the problem directly. And since your Crimson Resistance friends seem so eager to run their vows, I'll start with them.
It's at this point in the mission where I'm just like, damn, he's going to go after all my friends. But it wasn't that long until I got a message from Lilith.
Vault Hunter, I'm feeling stronger now. I think I know why I came here to Kairos.
What do you remember?
I remember so many endings, all different, never peaceful. They all run together, but there is one constant. I find myself in a shadow, and when I look up, I see a towering wave of death that crashes down no matter what choices you or I make. Whatever caused it has already happened. We're running out of time to prepare. I know what that shadow is, Vault Hunter. War is coming. And I know if you don't open that vault, no one in the 6 galaxies survives.
So right here, I've actually been in this area if you've actually seen my YouTube videos. But here you can see me just mowing down enemies. I've already been to this area, but because it was blocked off and guarded by this giant ship, the game actually made me go somewhere else to take down the ship and be able to keep going. So I'm going as fast as I can, trying to get to enemies. I'm finding like all these guns here, but now I got to this part where there's a whole bunch of overpowered enemies, and for some reason there's this one enemy that is just insanely powerful. He has like cannons on his back. It was insane, but nonetheless, I'm still trying to gear up, trying to get everything done, and now I'm getting worried about later on in the game. Am I going to have to fight these high-leveled enemies on my own? That's insane. So here I am just trying to snipe a few of them down so they don't bother me. Some of the melee guys are coming at me, and it is just a back and forth dance between me and them until finally some like, oh, wait, watch this guy. Hold up. This guy right here. This guy is a bane of my existence. Just watch this. Yeah, no, that was all my health right there. That was all of it. But I killed it somehow, and I was able to continue on. but nonetheless, it was still the struggle just to get past these guys. I don't understand why they decided to put these high level enemies in front of me if they could just like two shot me, and I'm over here struggling. Like, here's the thing: I grinded before this. I grinded, went to other vaults, upgraded my jetpack and stuff like that. But I just kept on facing all these high level enemies, and it made me think maybe I should just go back, do some other side missions. But I was determined to finish this game sooner or later. I don't know how much more I have other than a percentage of 76%, which means I had like, what, 24% of the game left. I was going to try to finish this game as soon as possible. Not because I didn't want to play anymore, but because there's other games that I would also love to play. So I'm trying to get through this as best as I can, fast as I can, and try to see what I could do. But with all these high level enemies, it made me worried for what was about to come next. Either way, you know what? This thing came in the way, so I had no idea what to do with it until it came around this area, fought some more enemies. Of course, if you're fighting bad guys, you're obviously going the right way. And eventually I found this device is about to come up in a second. Hold on. But, still mowing down all these high level enemies, still worried about what's about to come next. And they just keep coming. I don't know why they keep coming. I'm still, there's the thing. So I threw it up here. The beam went through the arch, turned around. Oh, hey, the door's open. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Going in, got some audio from the timekeeper right here. Well, not here. Hold on. Give it a second. Here it is.
I know what you're doing. I know you're fighting to end this, to break Kairos free. I wanted to tell you something. I'm watching. I'm always watching.
They are watching. Helpless. It's all they can do. I've taken them all.
For millennia, I held the vault closed on my own. It wasn't until people arrived with their messy free will that things began to break.
It's time to clean the slate. Remove these bugs in the system. Stop merely watching and start anew with just a vault and its timekeeper.
I'll kill you before you can hurt any of them.
Do what you do best, Vault Hunter. But you may find yourself breaking open a prison full of empty cells.
Or simply curl up and die in the poison gas. If that's what you choose to do. Free will is a complicated thing. Rafa, don't think I've forgotten about you.
RJ, you can still help me take down the timekeeper. We can free this whole planet. Like you wanted.
You don't care about the people of Kairos? You're here for the vault. You're just a murder tourist. A grave robber, shooting and looting your way through piles of people who never wanted you here. You already doomed this planet and all the others when you freed Lilith. Hell follows her, and now there's no stopping it. So don't talk to me about saving your friends. At least they'll get to die without feeling your hands around their throats.
And that's what made me worried about RJ. I have no idea if he was with us or if he was against us, or maybe all three of us, me, the Timekeeper, and RJ, are all against each other. But I just figured, maybe later it'll be like a later game. But no, he's going to come after us this game. I had no idea what to do about him, but hopefully something will happen between us that wouldn't result in a huge fight, but that kind of defeats the purpose of Borderlands, right? I don't know.
You have seen this place. I built it for Zadra. She had a soft spot for plants. And I suppose I had a soft spot for her. I won't make that mistake again.
Holy shit! Whoa, 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 whoa!
I thought Sandra had risen above sentimentality, above the core weakness of every human. The need to feel, drowning out the need to think. But she was just another threat to me and my order.
And we are back to finding all these other smaller guys. And I realize, oh, hey, their levels are just one more or the same as mine. So I guess I don't have to be worried about high-leveled enemies anymore. But, you know, I still have to be careful. Going through this, they keep on coming and coming. They just don't stop. They don't. So, you know, just like the Borderlands fashion, I have to keep on shooting and looting. Going up here across such a beautiful view. Finding more guns and everything. Just to prepare myself for my match against the Timekeeper. However long that's going to be, I don't know. But I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to give up just yet. Because it's getting harder. The more I keep going through this level, it's just a straight path anyway. So there's no side missions here. And I could just keep mowing down enemies as they're like chipping me away. I have no idea like how or what gear I need to get through all this, but I'm trying my best to get through everything, because sometimes it feels like that they could just one-shot me and I don't even notice until it's too late. Even with these flying guys over here, man, they are annoying.
There are so many lost, forgotten souls trapped in the face. I wanted to give them a chance to meet you.
Whatever RJ's problem with me is, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know. I am trying to reach out to him. I've been trying to like figure out what's his deal with all this, but he hates my guts. He hates the Vault Hunter's guts, and it's kind of heartbreaking to see that this guy that we met like on day one, who we thought was dead, come back to life only to hate us. Like, I get it. You've been trapped in the void for a long time. It made you crazy. But we're trying to help your people. What's wrong with Lilith that you need to that makes you hate us for this? I guess we just have to keep playing to figure it out. Because I think maybe RJ might be the final boss.
I'm not gonna stop, Vault Hunter, until one of us is dead.
Hey everybody, Spartan Knight here, and I'm here to tell you that I do more than just post videos up on YouTube. I actually am a streamer over on Twitch. So if you want to see any of my content that you love live, then by all means head over to twitch.tv/Spartan_Knight, and you could chat with me. We could hang out a little bit, just do whatever. Also, if you liked anything at all, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a like, or give a comment just to suggest another game that I should play. All right, peace out, guys.